Torta della Nonna, which in Italian translates to grandmother's cake, is a very popular dessert that we serve on my foodie trips to Italy. It's a rather simple cake to make with three main ingredients: a sweet pastry dough, a lemon pastry cream, and some pine nuts. And the sweet pastry dough and the lemon pastry cream can be made a day or two ahead of time. I'm using a 9-inch nonstick springform pan with a removable bottom here, but a 9-inch scalloped tart pan, as long as it has 1-inch sides and a removable bottom, can work also. To prepare the pan, coat it with a light coating of vegetable spray and dust it with some flour. Take 2/3 of the dough and roll it out with a little bit of flour into a 12-inch circle, about 1/8 of an inch thick. Place that dough in the pan and form it into the pan, evenly distributing the dough to form at least an 8-inch crust along the bottom and up the sides. Remove any of the excess dough. This sweet pastry dough is very forgiving, so if you have any cracks or gaps in the dough, just use some of the scraps that you've taken off the side and repair any of the imperfections. Once the bottom crust is in place, pour the chilled lemon pastry cream into the prepared dough shell and distribute it evenly. Roll out the remaining third of the dough into a circle large enough to cover the tart pan. When you're rolling out the dough, make sure you use enough flour to prevent it from sticking to the work surface or the rolling pin. To move the delicate piece of dough, I like to roll it onto the rolling pin and then gently unroll it on top of the filling. Next, using your fingertips, gently work your way around the pan, forming a seal between the two pieces of dough. Using a small paring knife, work your way around the pan, cutting off any of the excess dough, leaving about a 1/2 to 3/4 inch tab for the upper crust. Remove any of the excess dough. Using your fingertips, work your way around the pan, forming a nice seal between the two layers of crust, and also creating a nice decorative edge for the top of the crust. Sprinkle the top with the pine nuts that have been soaked in warm water for 15 minutes, drained and dried. This will help prevent them from burning during the baking process. I like to spread them out evenly and then tap them down gently just to get them to adhere to the top crust. Place the torta in a preheated 350 degrees Fahrenheit oven and bake for about 45 minutes or until it is golden brown all over. Remove the torta from the oven and allow it to cool completely before serving. Sprinkle it with powdered sugar, cut it into wedges, and serve it with either whipped cream or vanilla ice cream. The full recipe for my Torta della Nonna, including the sweet pastry dough and the lemon pastry cream, can be found on my website at chefmichaelsalmon.com. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and are inspired to recreate it at home. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below, and I would appreciate a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment below if you have any suggestions or requests for future videos. Check out my website at chefmichaelsalmon.com for recipes, my online store with links to my favorite tools and ingredients, and information on my 2 cookbooks.